What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope you're doing well. Continuing my journey of Dad's Army alongside Captain Mannering and the rest of the crew. What adventures are going to be happening on this week's episode? I got to stay tuned to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, snacks is not included, damn it. You got to bring your own. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Absolutely free to do. Helps out the channel tremendously. And shout out to the Patreons. Thank you so much for your support. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go. Let's get it.
21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Morning, Miss Montague.
Nice to see you.
Can we have the usual, please? 2 cups of coffee and some rich tea biscuits.
The ration's been cut again. I'm afraid I can only let you have 1.5 biscuits each. Still, I'll let you have an extra lump of sugar to make up for.
Oh, how very kind of you. Thank you so much. It is nice of you.
We do our best to keep up morale.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Thank you so much.
I look forward to my morning coffee, don't you?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Little oasis in the turmoil of strife.
Yeah.
When you look round a typically English setting like this, you know, it's hard to believe there's a war on, isn't it?
Well, sir, did you really have to bring that great big gun with you?
That great big gun?
Yeah.
You talk like a Nancy boy. That 38 has never left my sight, day or night, since the moment it was issued. I take it with me everywhere, everywhere.
Oh, how very inconvenient. I mean, doesn't it get a bit wet sometimes when you take a bath?
That's just the sort of flippant remark I expect from you, Wilson. Laugh the other side of your face if a Nazi paratrooper came through that door, would you? What would you do then? Say, oh, I must go back to the bank for my rifle.
Morning, all.
Morning.
Have you seen young Charlie?
Who's young Charlie?
The fellow that helps me, you know. I arranged to meet him here.
No, we haven't seen anybody, have we, sir?
Here, cut him out. You do me a favour?
What is it?
Will you nip outside into the street and watch out in case a copper comes by?
Yeah.
Well, I've got some things outside for Miss Fortescue. They're in the car and I want to bring them in.
How dare you? You expect me, the manager of Martin's Bank, to act as a lookout, tout?
Well, please yourself, I'll have to sneak them in the back way then.
Now, look, once and for all, Walker, I want nothing to do with your black market activities.
Right. I'll cancel that order of yours for whiskey.
Not for me, of course.
Oh, no.
My wife.
Yes, of course, yes.
Medicinal, of course. Oh, purely medicinal.
Yes, I quite understand, sir. Of course I do, yes.
Well, here we are.
Oh, thank you so much.
2 coffees
Oh, lovely. Thank
and
you.
3 rich tea biscuits.
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ah, nice.
No, I've no time for this black market stuff, you know.
No.
I believe in fair shares for all.
Yes, I quite agree with you, sir.
Hey. Trying to be slick.
Better get there quickly. Here's your rifle, Uncle
thank
Arthur.
you.
Come on, chop, chop. Sharp's the word, quick's the action.
Just a minute. What's all this about?
Had a phone call from the police.
Have they arrested Walker?
No, not yet. A Nazi pilot has bailed out and he's hanging from the town hall roof. Come on, quick!
What?
Don't panic, don't panic! There's a Nazi paratrooper dangling from the clock tower of the town hall.
Yes.
He's dangling.
We know, we're just going.
I'll get my rifle and my bayonet, sir.
Don't need your bayonet.
Yes, I do when he comes down. They don't like it. Up
They don't like it.
Please. I decided to risk it.
Where's your rifle?
In the car, why?
Well, go and get it. We've got to go round to the town hall.
What are you going to do, shoot them here?
Never mind that. Just do as you're told. Get the rifle. Come on. We'll pick Fraser up on the way.
I'm coming.
Stand back now, come on, stand back. Come on, stand, do as you're told. Come on, get him back. Come on, get him back here. Get him back. Come on now, stand back. Come on now, stand back. Do as you're told. Now, come on. Look, will you stand back? This isn't a sideshow. Look, will you stand back? There's nothing to see. What are you making all this fuss about? Is only a German hanging from a parachute? Will you stand back? If them rogue ropes break, he could fall straight down on top of us. Could be a very nasty mess.
Them ropes won't break. They make very strong ropes, them Germans do. They make a lot of other things too, them Germans. They make binoculars and cameras and telescopes and bicycles, air guns, sewing machine. They make a very good sewing machine, them Germans.
Oh, shut up, you silly old fool.
Excuse me, thank you very much. Can I get through here, please? Sorry, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you.
Here come our brave lads. Give them a cheer.
Yeah.
Hang through, please. Excuse me.
Just a minute. Who do you think you're shoving, Napoleon? This is an ARP matter and I'm in charge.
I've no wish to discuss anything with you at any time.
Look, I've got a position of authority in this town and I will not have it undermined. How dare you show me up in front of the townspeople? This white helmet means something, you know.
We know it does. It means you're very boring. Now get out of the way.
Like I said, look, he's dangling. How are we going to undangle him?
Yes, he's right. How are we going to get him down, sir?
We'll think of something.
I don't think he's in any position to do us much trouble, sir.
Oh, don't you believe it, Fraser? A wounded jackal is most dangerous when he's cornered. Come on, men.
Captain Mannering, he's got no respect for my white helmet whatsoever.
Well, them Germans make very good helmets, you know. Very good boots, too.
Wait for me!
Oh, thank goodness you've come, Captain Mannering. You've got to get it down.
Well, we'll do our best, Mr. Gordon.
As town clerk, I am responsible for the town hall, and I cannot have a German pilot dangling from the roof. I mean, what will the town council say?
Right. Now, how do we get up to the clock tower?
I'll show you.
Thank you. Right, this way, then. Thank you.
That's the way up to the clock tower.
Oh, I see, yes.
But it's not very safe.
Oh. Why is that?
Do you not remember, Captain Mannering, the staircase was burned down by a firebomb last year?
Well, they've rigged up some scaffolding and some builders' ladders up there, sir, but the town clerk's quite right. It doesn't look at all safe to me.
Where you been, Mr. Godfrey?
I was in Timothy White's when I heard the commotion. Can I have you any assistance, sir?
I doubt it, Godfrey.
What you got there, Mr. Godfrey?
Oh, it's my sister Dolly's rubber air cushion. I took it to be mended.
Well, couldn't they wrap it up for you in the shop?
No.
Well, that's a disgrace. They shouldn't have walking about the town with that like that, walking without being wrapped up.
They don't wrap things these days. It must be the war, you know. So many of our things have gone by the board.
Yes, I know that. You were quite right. They could have put a bit of paper around it, wouldn't they? It's an absolute disgrace. Look at that. They could have put some paper around that, couldn't they?
I thought they'd have wrapped it up.
Mr. Mannering. May I remind you that there's a German dangling from the town hall roof?
I'm well aware of that, Mr. Town Clerk, and we're going up that ladder whether it's safe or not.
All right. Well, why bother to go up at all?
What do you mean?
Well, you could put Mr. Godfrey's rubber ring at the bottom of the tower, and he might break his fall.
Any more remarks like that and you'll leave the town hall.
I'd like to volunteer to shin up that ladder. Let me shin up that ladder, sir.
See, I think really, you know, that Frank ought to go up there first. After all, he is the youngest.
Oh, no. No, that's not fair, Uncle Arthur. You know, I can't stand heights. I'm a martyr to vertigo.
No, sir, I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Damn.
All right, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm coming now, you. Yeah, it's all right, it's all right. Now,
Peter, my dear! Oh, Peter!
it's no good trying to apologise. Handy hop, put your hands up. Cheryl, yes, I know. I'll get you out of here, don't worry. Now, you stay there, don't you move, we'll get you out of it.
Smell!
Don't worry about the smell, it's got nothing to do with it. Come on now, Mr. Maverick, down the steps here. He's still here now, sir. Now, what are we going to do?
Well, you cover him and I'll parley with him.
Right, sir. Now then, you pay attention. My captain is going to parley you.
Further resistance is useless. In the name of the king, I demand that you surrender.
Oh, dear. It's not easy, is it, sir?
How is he? Well, if this is an example of a cracked Luftwaffe pilot, I don't think much of him. It's like something the cat dragged in. Not at all smart, not like our own brave RAF boys.
No. But I wonder how you'd feel if you were dangling 150 feet up above the ground.
Don't let's have any of that sort of talk, Wilson. Hands in a blue funk, you can see that. Pull yourself together!
Ich kann nicht verstehen.
Doesn't even understand English, you see. What's German for pull yourself together?
I have no idea, sir.
Gosh, Joe, the man's in a terrible state. Anybody I know, he can't help feeling sorry for him.
I mean, he looks awful.
Well, how are we going to get him in, sir?
Hey, listen, what we need is a sort of stick or a pole or something to...
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got an idea, Captain Mainwaring. If we take that minute hand off that clock, we might be able to get him. That should do the trick.
That's a good idea, Walker. Yes, go on. See if you can reach it.
Right, hold it, Jonesy.
Give him a hand, Jones.
Okay, just a minute, just a minute, sir, just a minute. This is vandalism. You can't desecrate the town hall clock just like that.
Why not? It doesn't work. Been stopped at 3:10 since 1939.
Well, don't forget, it's a German clock.
What's that?
There, look, see, on the dial. Hermann Holst, Munich.
That settles it. Get that hand off at once.
That used to be very pretty, that day. I used to play nursery rhymes every quarter of an hour, and figures used to come out and come round. That was very good, that was.
Typical German.
That's no good. I can't reach it.
Okay, where have you been then, Frank? Sorry, Uncle Arthur. I had to come up slowly because the ladder's wobbled.
Oh, I see, yes.
Is he still out there?
Yes, he is, yes.
Is he fighting you, Mr. Mainwaring?
Of course he's not fighting me, you stupid boy.
The Pike,
There's nothing
man.
I'll be able to bring him in with. It's no good. I just can't reach it.
Well, watch it, Joe. Try we for the... Oh, steady,
Hang on. I'm not a giraffe, you know. I mean, if only he could swing himself.
Ah, yes, that's a good idea. Swing yourself in here. Swing. What's the German for swing?
I've really no idea, sir.
You're not contributing very much to this operation, are you?
Possibly not.
Try and take an interest.
Hey, Fritz, swing. Swing, you know. Ha-cha-cha.
What's a job?
Try him with a bit of in the mood, Joe. He might understand that.
Right. Mister, what you call it, what you doing tonight? Hope you're in the mood because I'm feeling all right.
He's crying, Mr. Mainwaring.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised after that terrible row.
Oh, he's an idiot, obviously. Doesn't seem to understand anything at all.
Why don't we try something, you know, classical? Perhaps something in German.
Good idea. What about Offenbach's The Tales of Hoffmann?
Yes, that's right, the barcarolle. There's a lovely swing
Just
to
a
it.
bit, just a bit. I'm not having my platoon singing German songs.
Oh, but sir, don't forget, we've got to get the man in somehow. Ready? All to go together. La, 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 la.
Mr. Mainwaring, there's a pole here. If I can cut it free, we should be able to use this pole.
All right. That's not getting us anywhere at all. Pull from somewhere.
I've got a pole here, Mr. Mainwaring.
Ah, no, don't take that out. No, don't you.
It's coming.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear. It's all broken.
Vandals! Hooligans! It took me and my men 2 days to rig those ladders.
Are they going to get down now?
I don't know, and I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, they can stay up there forever and starve, ruining my ladders.
I don't think they meant to.
Don't think they meant to. Do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going out in the street, and I'm going to give Mainwaring a piece of my mind.
He won't hear you up there.
Oh, yes, he will, because I'm going to shout loud. And when I want to shout loud, I can shout very loud indeed.
Don't say that you'll regret afterwards. You silly old fool. We'll never get down now. We're marooned.
Mr. Mainwaring, I want to say how sorry I am, and to make up for it, I'm going to do everything you tell me to do, no matter how dangerous it is. And I'll make any sacrifice in order to regurgitate myself.
Well, we'll work out a way of getting down there later.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's get that German in. I'm sick of him hanging out there whining.
Very good, sir.
I've had enough of you, Mainwaring. I hope you stay up there forever so I can enjoy this war in peace. Because I do enjoy this war. In fact, I've never enjoyed anything so much in all my life as being Chief Warden. I love it. And you always spoil it.
He'll never be able to hear you from up there. You need a megaphone. Them Germans make very good megaphones. Loudspeakers, radios and gramophones. They make a very good gramophone, them Germans.
Oh,
Good
shut
stuff.
up, you silly old fool. How dare you speak to that old gentleman like that? You're a very common, rude and nasty fellow. Don't you start.
Hello, Mr. Hodges. Oh, look, Your Reverence. He hasn't fallen yet. We're not too late. We haven't missed anything.
Now, all together, pull! Hang on, Captain Manning. You'll break the man's leg.
Oh, I can't help that. He shouldn't have come here in the first place.
Just a minute, sir. You'll never get him in like this. You'll have to release him from the parachute, you
Well,
see?
how do we do that?
I know, Mr. Manning. Look, you see that buckle there?
Yeah.
So you give it a quarter turn to the left, then you hit it. I saw him do it in a film. One of our aircraft is missing.
Yeah,
Googie
right.
Withers was in that.
That's all right.
Googie Withers!
All right, never mind. And Mr. Speaker, I should like to turn the German to the left and punch him, sir. Let me do it, sir.
Oh, get on with it.
Right up, right up. Left and...
Oh, I don't...
It won't open, sir.
Try it again, Jonesy.
Yeah, right.
9!
You've got to be cruel to be kind.
Excuse me, sir. You see, a quarter turn to the left, you see, is on British parachutes, you see. They have a left-hand thread on the consonant, you see.
Oh, typical foreign. You turn it to the right.
Right, right.
Oh, 9! 9!
Look, Your Reverence. Jones is hitting the German.
Where? I can't see.
There, right across the gargoyles.
It's not at the Geneva Convention. No, but it's very near it.
Here comes some more of their brave lads. Give them a cheer.
What's happening here, Mr. Godfrey?
Captain Manning is marooned on top of the tower.
Better think about getting him down. What do you suggest, Mr. Hodges?
I'm not going to help you. I refuse to even discuss it with you.
I think I know how to get them down, my good man.
How are you going to do that, Vicar?
By exercising my little skill. Come along, Mr. Yateman. Come and help me carry my paraphernalia.
Very well, Your Reverence.
All right.
Gott sei Dank! Gott sei Dank! Vielen Dank, mein Herr! Vielen Dank!
Oh, don't let's have any of those foreign tricks. Go stand over in the corner there.
Go on, now.
Keep him covered, Joe.
Now, go on then, Prince, go on. Now, watch it. Just because I haven't got a bayonet don't make any difference, you know.
Now, I'm going to drop this note
Oh, yes.
over the side.
Mm-hmm. I see. You see, it won't go straight down, you know. You realize that, don't you? It won't go straight down. It's bound to flutter for miles.
Well done, Wilson. Just testing you.
Mr. Manning, give it to me. This will do the trick.
Oh, boy. No warning.
That could have killed me.
No warning.
There's a message in it. Right. Now I'll send him a message.
Okay.
You could have killed somebody doing that, Pike.
I was only using my initiative.
It was, Hodges is down there. Can you see him? Chalking a reply on the pavement.
What did your message say, sir?
How are we going to get down? What does his message say?
How are you going to get down?
Madman!
What message was in that, Pike?
None at all. I was just trying to hit the warden.
Good.
My man.
We're not going to get any help from that quarter, so we must use our initiative and work out our own salvation.
Captain Manning. Yeah? Why not have each of us in turn suggest a way of getting down? Then you can pick the best, eh?
Well, worth a try, I suppose. Better than nothing.
Mr. Manning,
Yes.
if we could unhook the parachute, one of us could float down.
Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to say, if we took the parachute... Oh, dear. If we pulled the parachute in, we could tear it into little strips, and then we could plait it and plait it and plait it, make a long rope, then we could slide down it one at a time.
What are you sniggering at, Wilson?
Well, sounds to me like a bit of a platitude.
Captain Mannering.
Yes.
Mind the time. many, many years ago, on the furthest point of the Western Isles, two brave lighthouse keepers were marooned. Their stair had collapsed, and they were cut off, just like us. Well, they were up there for 2 long months. And in the end, they decided there was only one way to get down.
And what was that?
To dismantle the lighthouse, brick by brick.
I don't think that's a very sensible suggestion, Frank.
Well, maybe not, but you see, sir, don't forget, they'd been up there for so long that, well, they'd both gone quite mad.
Someone's already.
You would have said, Captain Mannering, mad. Mad? Mad?
It's your turn now, Wilson.
Well, I can't help remembering a fairy story that my dear old nanny used to tell me. It's about a beautiful princess who was locked at the top of a high tower, and she was rescued by a very handsome prince. And you know how he did it?
I've no idea.
Well, he shot an arrow right to the top of the tower, and attached to the arrow was a piece of twine, and attached to the twine was a piece of thread, and attached to the thread was a rope, and she pulled them all up, and the handsome prince was able to climb upstairs and rescue her. There you are. Well, wasn't that nice?
That's nice.
I don't think I can take much more of this. Like a bad dream. Walker. And say something sensible, for heaven's sake.
All right, then why don't we use this rope here?
What rope?
This rope here. We see it's got a weight on the end. Now, if we wind it up and then put it down the trap there and then wind it down, we can climb down it.
Well done, Walker. I saw this rope some time ago. I was just wondering which of you would spot it.
Bullshit.
Right, wind it up. Come and help him, Pike.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I love this show.
Oh, blimey, and our stiff joke.
It certainly is. Oh, blimey, no wonder there's some sort of break off. Here, Jonesy, knock that break off, will you?
Oh, yes,
Mr.
right.
Jones. Come on.
Righty-ho.
Give me a hand up here. Come on.
Right, that'll be all right.
There you go.
That'll be all right.
Right, give me a hand.
Careful. Right, it's all right. I can manage it, all right.
Now we're getting somewhere.
That's it.
Muzzle that bell, Pike!
Blimey, we
The
started
people
the
think
clock.
it's an invasion.
Yes, sir. Oh, don't panic! Hey,
Don't look down.
All right.
It's stopped! It's not supposed to do that, is
Well,
it?
of course it shouldn't do that. It's supposed to go right round again and in through the other doors, you see?
Whoa!
Careful now.
What am I going to do?
Well, you'll have to stay there for the next quarter of an hour till it chimes again.
Well, I can't do that. It's a bit nefarious up here.
Oi, Jonesy.
What?
Get hold of that minute hound, put it round a quarter of an hour, and that should set it going again.
Yeah, right.
Now, careful, Jonesy. Now,
Oh, there you
careful.
go.
Take.
Yeah, right.
Careful what you're doing, for heaven's sake,
I'm going
Jonesy.
to be careful. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful.
You got it?
Yeah.
Steady now.
Ooh,
What's it done?
it's a bit stiff. Wait a minute. It's a bit stiff.
Come on, hurry up.
Jonesy.
Yeah, all right.
Push it, shove it.
I've got to. I've been as quick as I can, haven't I?
No.
Don't be bombed back, son, for heaven's sake.
Go! No! I've done it!
Well done, Jonesy. Well done.
The bell! Pike!
Broke it, I think.
You've ruined it, that hard cost me 8 in section 1911.
And it's time you had a new one.
You should be coming in now, Jonesy.
Come on, Jonesy, come on.
They don't like it up them.
Back you come. Come on.
Yeah, right. Oh, boy.
Round your head.
Round your head, Jonesy.
Right. Oh.
Right, get him off. Get him off quickly. Right.
All right, Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, do the necessary.
Now be careful, Jonesy. For heaven's sake, don't get carried away again.
Don't you worry. Once bitten, twice shy. I'm not making the statement take twice. Oh, look at that. Oh. There used to be three. I don't know where... It's the Reaper. It's the Reaper. I've been reaped, sir. What should I do, sir?
You'll have to stay out there till they start going back.
I can't stay up here, sir.
I think they're coming back now, sir.
Oh!
Back, Jonesy.
Right, now get down.
Come on, son.
And don't go out there again.
I didn't do it on purpose, sir. They made me.
Oh, pull yourself together. Now, the next 2 minutes, I want some sensible suggestions of how we get down there. They're better than the last ones. And as for you, Wilson, yours was the stupidest suggestion of them all.
Was it really?
Holy moly.
Look at that, sir. Good heavens. Arrow. Good Lord, what's this? Good heavens. Attached to the arrow is a length of silken thread. Attached to the thread is a... is a line. And attached to the twine is a rope. Well. Now, isn't that nice, isn't it?
That's very clever, Vicar. However did you think of that?
Just an old fairy story my daddy used to tell me.
Yes, I've heard you're an expert on fairies.
Fairy tales for the win. Vicar for the win, and they don't like it up them, and Jonesy knows that experience better than anyone else. We got to talk about it. This was a funny as hell. I love the physical humor. I'm going to be remembering these parts for quite some time. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did, and thank you so much for accompanying me on my journey. Oh, man, my mood is through the roof right now. Thank you all for hanging out. Smell. Never mind about the smell, man. Oh, my God. Great line by my boy, Jonesy. Listen, favorite character by a long shot, but, man, we really do have some freaking amazing characters on this show. But yeah, the physical comedy, top notch. Definitely, you got a little familiarity a little bit because we've been on scenes where we've been kind of hanging around up top, you know, like rooftops essentially. So we've had, similar kind of episodes, but man, this one was such a great one. And who knew those words, they don't like it up them, could mean, you could physically see it because you're always imagining the cold steel. And Jonesy always knows about it. He talks about it so much. So seeing it come to life brilliantly here with the physical comedy was absolutely a gem, a joy to see on the screen here, just kicking back with you all. So loving the physical comedy, loving the lines on this one. And Vicar and Wilson for the win. Listen, Captain Mannering told Wilson, you know what? Your idea was the stupidest idea. And then you see that arrow come up on there and you're seeing little strings and shit. Hey, listen, man, sometimes I guess those stories that, parents may tell you might come in handy during the war. So very enjoyable episode. Godfrey had his great moments there, standing up for the nice old man who's teaching us, okay? I can't tell you call me dumb or whatever, but listen, I don't know every invention that has been made and who it's by, So yes, I knew a few, but it was nice hearing, although funny in the comedy moments there, about all the kind of inventions that Germans made and stuff. And it is interesting when I think about it now. Probably when I was younger, I probably would have not been as interested. But as you get older, your interests change and things maybe, well, at least for me, I didn't pay attention or really care as much. I find to be more fascinating now. So when that guy is having his moment and the warden is trying to shit on him a little bit there, man, I was interested. It was funny as hell. Hearing the binoculars, all the things that the Germans were doing, making and stuff. Even the helmet that the warden was wearing. Absolutely really cool to hear. So I think we dived onto another great episode, another great example of physical comedy, just showcasing as well. Jonesy gets himself in some crazy ass moments here, and I gotta thank you all for hanging around on this week's episode with me. Massively appreciated. Again, the guy, the German, he got himself in a sticky situation, and the boys are there to help. But again, Jonesy messing with the pipe, the warden spent a lot of time on that shit, and what an a-hole, excuse me for a second, what an asshole that he didn't want to help out my boys in this sticky situation, because he was like, they could stay up there for all I give a shit. Essentially, he didn't give two fucks, man. So I was like, come on, bro, help your boys out, man. You gotta be the bigger man on this one. So another thing that we really enjoyed, we've always felt that Pike is a movie guy, a movie buff guy, and has knowledge in a lot of stuff. But, when he's coming in, Mr. Mannering, has he said anything? He's got the gun. My man is locked and loaded, and he's ready for war. He's got that confidence as well, like Jonesy in certain instances. It doesn't get old when Captain Mannering's like, Pike, you stupid boy. It doesn't get old, man. It's so funny. The similar lines that we hear, they don't like it of them. All those lines are just very memorable lines. You see it, you believe, you just are in that moment. So when the guys are looking and they're thinking about, what the hell they're going to do essentially to get the guy down, and they're all kind of huddled close enough to the edge, you do see the horse move, but I didn't think that it was going to go around like a merry-go-round. So, but it does make sense when you think about a clock tower, and when people used to have those clock towers in the background, the cuckoo thing, and then there would be little characters going around. So it made more sense to me. We loved about the German clock thing, and Mannering had his lines about it, man. Wilson, devilish smile. He's always laughing, and sometimes he kind of gets the last laugh. Sometimes Mannering be shitting on him a lot, and I enjoyed even the simple things where they were having their coffee. Coffee is my number one jam. That's my number one drink. I always got to jumpstart my day, and they were getting that 1.5 biscuits, and you can see Mannering tried to be slick with it, like, he tried to grab at it, try to take two, man. Listen, war's here, the rations are there and shit, man. You got to share, you got to share, my dude. Just stop being greedy, man. But yeah, just an enjoyable episode. Walker, when he came into the shop, and he's like, Captain Mannering, will you go around the corner and watch, for the cops and shit? He's like, yeah. He's like, sure, man. Essentially, he's like, what? I will not be caught in your black market stuff there. So, that whiskey, you ain't getting that whiskey, buddy. Sorry, man. So, I mean, as much as they may think and what, he does is, considered probably bad, I mean, everybody utilizes him, man. We all have needs and stuff. This guy's got whiskey for his lady, medicinal purposes. And, you know, these guys always getting shit from Walker at the end of the day. So that is always a hilarious moment. But, man, by golly, the humor on this one, the lines, the one-liners, such wacky, funky, crazy moments. The warden bitching at my boys and stuff. You show me some respect around these people and stuff like that. I will not be disrespected. You know, him bitching about it and stuff. Listen, my boys are on the job. We love this, you know, the round of applause for my boys. Not once, but twice when you know, second group came in. So another enjoyable episode. Hopefully you'll let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it. I had a blast just hanging around here on this episode, watching it. I'm still going to remember the horsey scene, you know, Jonesy climbing up. Then the knight coming in, going like that, man, prime. That was a prime good example. And, you know, Jonesy was just showing to all us out there that they don't like it up. Yeah, you got it perfect. It was a bull's eye. Holy shit moment, man. Man, I am just having a blast watching it. Again, thank you so much to everyone hanging out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Those things help out the channel tremendously. Shout out to the patrons as well. Thank you so much for your support. Have a fantastic weekend. As always, just thanks for stopping in. Thanks for kicking it. Appreciate you all. We'll see you soon. Peace.